Hi there, Dr. Margot here. I am delighted to welcome you to my website, Total Health Makeover. My passion is to help guide people back to innate well-being and health. I passionately believe that all of us, unless we are born with some kind of genetic abnormality, are born with innate health and joy and happiness. You only have to look at a baby to ascertain that. So over the years, I have studied classical medical training in the form of immunology. I've got a PhD in immunology. I'm also an advanced nurse practitioner. I've worked in cancer research at a high level, and I've looked at nursing research, combined my work healing patients in the Western traditional medicine with scientific research. But due to life circumstances, my own trauma with the loss of my father and my sister, my own depression, my own feelings of loss and helplessness and hopelessness, and some health issues including depression, chronic pain, major problems with my eyesight, and my mobility over the years, it led me down the path to study personal development. How could I work on myself to heal and go back to that beautiful, joyful, healthy little girl that I was before I had any problems in the world? And I think that's what a lot of people are now looking for. A lot of people have been woken up by the pandemic of coronavirus in order to just say, what am I doing with my life? I was so stressed. Maybe you've had the loss of a loved one. Maybe you've been suffering for years with chronic illness or chronic pain or chronic depression, any form of addiction or major stress issues in your life. So what I've done in order to create my Total Health Makeover is I have looked at all the aspects of our personal health in terms of healing ourselves and optimizing our body and our mind energetically, but we can use Western techniques if required. I'm also a licensed prescriber, and we can have a look and a plan of action to see what we can do with your health. So my focus is to try and use my Eastern knowledge combined with my Western knowledge to heal you and to help you realize that you can heal yourself. So we're looking at a plan of action which is tailored and bespoke to you. We're going to look at how we can optimize your energy in your body with any form of blockages that may have arisen over the years. We're going to use a lovely technique called Qigong, which is an ancient Chinese science and art, and it's designed to open up energy channels and clear blockages from things that you might not even know exist. Qigong is easy to do. I also do one-to-one healing, and we can do this over Zoom or Skype. And I have had major success with my clients suffering from things like insomnia, depression, chronic illness, chronic pain, and they've just found peace. Addiction as well. They've found peace very, very quickly, and they've just found an innate sense of wellness coming back to them after only a few sessions. We're also going to look at your body in terms of physical fitness. I'm a qualified personal fitness instructor, but with a difference, because I look at the mind in connection with the muscle groups that we're going to be looking at. And we also tailor this program with our nutrition, optimum nutrition, for your optimum anti-aging body sculpting program. So externally, internal health wise, we're looking at clearing energy blockages using Qigong. We're looking at body sculpting and nutrition, and any mind issues that you may or may not have, any limiting beliefs that have held you back. We will look at those, we will examine those, even if you don't know you've got them. And we use a lovely technique called 3 principles intervention, which is a way to just informally have a look at the way that we think and feel about our lives, and we're going to work on anything that makes us feel less than good. So these are the internal 3 pillars that we're going to be dealing with. And then what I realized a few years ago is that our external environment is absolutely vital in helping us to optimize the energy of our entire body. Where you live, where you walk, where you work, where you spend most of your time. It's really, really important that that has optimal energy. I'm sure you will remember going into a room somewhere, maybe a club or a bar or a shop, and you just didn't like the energy. You didn't feel good about the energy there. So I specialize in feng shui, which I'm sure a lot of you will have heard of, where we optimize the energy of your home, your office, your bedroom, where you spend your time, using colors, using elements, and using the positioning of things to optimize the energy or the qi in your home. It's also an ancient Chinese art like Qigong, and they all are interlinked. This is what really fascinated me as I learned these things. Qigong interlinks with feng shui. And that's an external pillar that we're looking at. And then the final pillar, the fifth pillar, is also an external energy process. And I'm sure most of you will never have come across this. And it's called bioenergetics. Now, bioenergetics can be called dowsing. And it's a way of divining. You'll have heard of water diviners. We're looking at divining using copper rods for energy disturbances under the earth. So underneath the foundation of your home, outside in the environment of your garden, for instance, or even if you're about to have something built, we can do bioenergetics of the land prior to the build. And it's the most fascinating ancient science that I ever studied. It's mathematical, how logical the ley lines of the earth are and how evenly spaced out they are. And you will see in my blog post about bioenergetics how great a science this is. So these are the 5 pillars of health that I worked towards. 3 pillars on your internal health and 2 pillars on your external health. And together we will create a total health makeover for you. And that is my passion, to wake people up to the fact that we have control over our own health and we have control over the health of our environment. And that in turn helps the environment and the health of everyone around us. So I look forward to working with you. Get in touch and let's have a chat about what we can do for you.